Hey guys, Chris Arnone, and we are at the end of BlizzCon 2013 here with BlizzPro, and do I have a crew with me now? So, we're going to talk about a few awesome things that we've seen here. First off, Heroes of the Storm, the big new game announcement. So I'm going to pass the mic to my right to get some initial impressions about Heroes of the Storm.
All right, well, I'm probably going to be a little bit critical about it. I've been playing Dota 2 for a couple hundred hours this year, and I don't know, there was something about it that just didn't feel right. It's really fast-paced gameplay, which is nice, but it felt like once that first team won that first team fight, it just snowballed out of control after that. I didn't see a way to get back. They could easily control the team objectives on the map, and that was kind of my first impression, at least. So I'm hoping it grows on me, but we'll see in the future. I mean, it's a team-based game, so your mileage may vary.
I haven't had a chance to get hands-on with it actually yet, but I've been creeping over people's shoulder enough to check it out. Just being that it's the heroes from Warcraft and Diablo and StarCraft, I want to get my hands on it just for the look of the game. So that's what I'm really excited about. And exactly what you were saying, I heard the matches get a little bit out of control, but hopefully they have some fine-tuning in the beta and stuff. But overall, it looks incredible, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. Sorry, Blink-182, you're not gonna see me there. I'm gonna go play in Heroes of the Storm. So,
yeah, I think it was really fun to play. I've played League of Legends a bit, and it's that game that can really get people that are more casual, like myself. It has the depth. It has a lot of team objectives. It's very engaging. It's really, along with Blizzard's core philosophy, the game should be fun to play, easy to play, and fun to learn, and then it has the depth should you need it. I played it multiple times, and I definitely found that playing a support role was really not quite as fun on that game. But I also think that it's because it's a completely different type of game. It's very team-based. But the DPS is definitely still more fun of a role in that game, and but yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I like the quests, and yeah, it's definitely gonna be huge. It's not gonna take over the competitive side of League of Legends at all, but it's gonna be that game that lots of people can play, the masses can play, and it's gonna be very successful for sure. So.
Yeah. So I'd have to say that after getting my hands on it a couple times, the heroes are awesome. It really feels like you're playing each one of those characters. The abilities really flesh out the universe and make it feel really unique every time you grab a different character, whether it's Arthas, who's summoning Syndragosa, or Kerrigan using her Queen of Blades wings to grab someone and suck them in closer. It's just a lot of fun, and it's going to be the kind of game that you can pick up, play a game with friends after a raid or after a StarCraft match, and then get back to it whenever you feel like it. So it's really good.
Thanks, guys. And, of course, the other brand-new game we got to get our hands on for the first time here was Reaper of Souls, the expansion for Diablo 3. So I'm going to go to my left for some impressions about that.
All right, probably the biggest thing that I found in Reaper of Souls has to be the new adventure mode. It basically gets rid of all of the story, and you can just open up the entire world. If you want to go straight from Act 1 to Act 4, you can. And it's not just going and finding a waypoint or having to port back to town. You can literally, like in the middle of a map, just port to any waypoint that you want to in the entire game. It just activates the town portal and takes you straight there. So you have the complete control over wherever you want to go. And then also has objective-based things inside of it called bounties, where you'll have 5 bounties in every act that will be like, go here, kill this. And after going and doing it, you get rewarded with a lot of experience, as well as an item. Doesn't always have to be a legendary, but most of the times it is. And the new resource, which is called Nephilim Spheres, which unlocks the Nephilim Rifts, which you can then go in and have a whole nother experience on top of that, where you get to go through completely randomized dungeons. You know, it can be 1 level, it can be 10 levels. Whole different types of minions. They have different buffs where you can have like unlimited resources, or greatly increases the amount of damage that you do, just because it throws so much at you. And that really is going to be like the future of Diablo 3, and is the thing that I'm looking forward to the most.
I'm actually, I think I'm on the other end of that. when I listen, one of my biggest things, I like listening to Diablo 2 music while I play Diablo 3, which actually is a lot of fun because it's iconic. It's music that I grew up with. It's music that means a lot to me. And one of the first things that I noticed, especially when it was released, was the 12-string guitars now coming back into the game is a big part of the music, which is really iconic. Same thing with the Gothic theme. It's really dark. It's gritty. It feels more now like a Diablo game than what it did before. And that's something that was really important to me. So when I was playing through, that's something that just really, I almost couldn't stop just looking at it because it did feel more like something I was more accustomed to rather than Diablo 3 where something didn't feel quite right about it. This definitely feels a lot more like it, the way it used to be, and I'm very, very excited to see the final product.
Well, this worked out well because I had the opportunity to play Diablo 3. They asked me, do you want to do adventure mode? And I said, you know what, all I want to do is play a Crusader. That's all I want to do. So the guy was like, all right, right over there, sit down. I sat down, I looked at him, and it was awesome. Just looking at the character selection screen, he was awesome. I get into the game, and I just wanted to test him out. The survivability of him was amazing. The spell effects and what they did, I mean, it's a paladin class, and they completely make you feel like it. There's consecration spells that do the exact same thing that paladins in WoW does. But there's other spells, you know, you summon a charger and you run around and leaving a path of fire behind you that completely starts all of the demons on fire. And just the utility, the survivability of the class, it looks sharp, it plays sharp. I'm a huge fan. And the storyline, as you're going from the starting zone to however far you can make it before the guy tells you your turn's over with, all of the townsfolk make you feel like you're the savior, you know, and we're so glad that you are here, and, you know, please help us. And it just makes you want to push forward, making that character stronger and making him better and just soaking it all in. Brilliant class. I give it a 10 out of 10. So make sure that you're starting a Crusader.
I grew up with the Diablo franchise ever since I was little, so I'm actually really excited to jump back into Reaper Souls with my family. And the lore is actually really amazing, and it's so much in depth, and there's a bunch of blogs that are posted by the D3 community team, so please check it out.
All right, I know you got a lot of information already, but it is the end. Well, there's still Blink, but seriously. Seriously?
More demos.
Okay.
More demos.
So it's pretty much the end of BlizzCon 2013, and so we want to get a final wrap-up of what people think of BlizzCon 2013, and we'll start on this end with Houndstooth and go all the way around.
I have to say it was fantastic. The access to the community managers and to the blues and the devs was just mind-blowing, and they were so willing to answer questions or just say hi and take a picture. That combined with the spectacle, all of the statues around the place, it was awesome. It was blown away, definitely.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty intense. I was really excited to see how successful the Hearthstone tournaments were. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Hearthstone, and it was great to see like thousands of people really into that game in a very public way and in a very public stage. That was great to see. The demos were great. You know, like I said earlier, Heroes of the Storm is going to be incredible. It's going to be really successful. It was a lot of fun to play. And one thing I think is it feels like BlizzCon. Every time you come, it always feels like BlizzCon. It's a party. You're full of people, surrounded by people that just know Blizzard. And it's because Blizzard has that commitment to the community. It's huge. And it's this event that really just speaks volumes on who Blizzard are as a company, I guess. But yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I would agree with both of them. It was absolutely wonderful. A lot of information on a lot of games that Blizzard put out. But for me, what it made it was the people, because behind the community that makes these games and plays these games, it was just absolutely mind-blowing to get a hold of guildies, to get a hold of community managers, and just bring everybody together and say hi and welcome and thank each other for just kind of being there. So for me, it's been absolutely mind-blowing just meeting everybody. So.
Well, I think for me, BlizzCon has meant a lot. This is my 7th BlizzCon, So, I mean, and this is easily the best one so far. I mean, they've had 2 new projects to really show off with Hearthstone and Heroes of the Storm. And Hearthstone blowing up for esports is huge. It was incredible watching Artosis win that final match with everyone cheering there. But yeah, overall the show has just been amazing, and I think the only bad thing about it is someone like me who likes every single thing that Blizzard puts out is I'm always missing something no matter where I go. Yep. But thank you, Blizzard, for finally putting the virtual ticket in with the badges this year. That's the best improvement I think so far. Chris?
I'm just exhausted. This is like my 7th filming today, so it's wonderful. I was here 2 years ago, and I was the only person representing the outlet I was with at the time, and that was very different. This has been a lot more fun. This incredible crew, this incredible team to come here together and talk to so many amazing people about so many awesome games. It's been fun, but I'm tired.
Yeah, this is my 6th, so not as much as you, but yeah, this one has just been amazing, like mind-blowing. And the biggest thing, as always, with every BlizzCon is the developers, the people that make the games that you love, are just walking around the floor. And if you recognize them, they will sit and talk with you for, hours on end, until they have to go to a panel or something, but they'll just sit and they will answer every question that you have one-on-one. It's an amazing experience that you don't get anywhere else. It's just absolutely amazing.
I wish I could put it into words. I'm going to sound like the biggest rookie here, but this is actually my first BlizzCon. Aww. And I know. I have my wings now. I can't even describe it. It's really actually appropriate that there's a Disneyland behind us, because that's what it's like for me. It's like I am 7 and I'm going to Disneyland. And I don't think the entire time, even on the horrendous plane rides, I wasn't smiling. I was, even that guy. Good for that guy. But no, it's a feeling you get. It's one of those things where I always want to check out the WCS, the live events. I've never been able to do that. That was just incredible. The energy you feel in the room is just something that I can't even compare it to anything. It's amazing. It's being at a live sporting event, but surrounded by a bunch of people that just are cheering for esports is incredible. The Hearthstone stuff was incredible. All the demos, the meeting everyone for the first time. A lot of people here with the crew and coming with close personal friends that I've known. I planned this for 8 years. We've been planning to come to a BlizzCon, and finally we did it. So this is something I'll easily never forget. So I was very, very happy with it.
Well, you're not the only rookie in the room. This is as well my very first BlizzCon. And to be honest with you, I didn't know exactly what to expect. Just like everybody else, I've always sat and watched recaps and YouTube videos and stuff like that. And I've always said to myself, why didn't I not go to this? Why did I not go? So I went for my first time this year, and knowing that I was going to have the virtual ticket as part of the goodie bag, I felt so much more relaxed. I was able to just walk around, see what I wanted to see. I didn't have to try and time crunch to get to panels and everything like that. I was able to play some games. I was able to just see everything that they put forth, and it was an amazing experience. It really was. So I'm, again, to kind of tag on with these guys, very thankful for the virtual ticket, and that's where I'm going to be getting the majority of my information from. But again, the accessibility to community managers and developers and stuff like that was more than I ever expected. It was weird because it was like yesterday I saw Ghostcrawler, and I walked up and I talked to him, and thank you very much for everything you do. And I thought this is the only time I'm going to get a chance to do that. And then like 3 or 4 more times yesterday and 2 or 3 times today I saw him, and it's like I don't even know if I should talk to him anymore because I don't know what to say to him. I've already talked to him, So I mean, the accessibility was through the roof. That's a class act right there. So I give this is one of the top 10 experiences of my life, and I can't wait till next year.
I actually came out to the public as the Shaw of Happiness today, and the community outreach is amazing because I've been meeting with people all around the world saying, hey, you're so cool, but really it's all about the community. This is why what I do. So thank you to the community, and thank you to Blizzard for having us, and this is so awesome.
And we would like to thank you all for watching all these great videos, podcasts, so much coming at you. It's been a great time. And this does it for BlizzPro at BlizzCon 2013. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to all of our crap. There's a lot. I mean, seriously, there's a lot. And stay beardy, my friends.